Well, good morning, everybody. I'm sitting out here on my back porch. It's early morning. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, but we have pest control people come in today. So they said they might be here a little bit before 8. So I'm up extra early for that reason, but also because Josie decided to wake up super early this morning. I don't know what woke her up, but she was going crazy. Here she is now. She's all happy and relaxed now because she's had her breakfast. But anyway, she started barking. Gosh, it wasn't even 6 o'clock. So we've been going around here a little bit this morning. And I pretty much made some coffee, had a little sort of a breakfast thing. It's a Optavia thing that I'm eating right now to try to help me maintain some weight loss. So I had that, and then I ran the sprinklers because it was just really brutally hot yesterday, and so I was trying to give everything a break. And I'm going to show you guys in a minute my sweet potato vine. They always look so good in the stores, and this one looked beautiful when I bought it. It was huge too. And then just, one day of being out in this sun, and it looked pitiful. So I've been giving it extra water, really kind of babying it. And yesterday at the end of the day, I took it down off of the shepherd's hook and put it in the shade, and it has really bounced back this morning. So I'm going to show you that. But also yesterday, we went to a lake that's about, oh gosh, probably about 20 minutes from here. If there's no traffic, it's about 20 minutes. And it's over by where I grew up, and I love going over there. We just never do it because usually you're sitting in traffic to leave our town. But anyway, we went over there. We did a little walk early in the morning. We had some breakfast, and then we came back. I worked in the yard a little bit, and on our way back, we stopped at Callaway's because there's not a Callaway's really near me, and there is one that's at another suburb that's not too far from me, and we went through there. So I was like, let's go to Callaway's. And there was only a couple of other people braving the heat there with us, but I did get a few things, and I was going to show you guys what I got. So let me show you. Okay, so they had these papaya trees, and I don't know that I'll actually be able to grow any papayas on it, but I loved how it looked, and they were $20. Now, I did read about it. I pulled it up for my zone. I'm well aware I probably am not going to ultimately be successful in keeping this going, but it did say that it will grow in 8B, which is my zone, but you have to have it in a pot and bring it in the winter. The bringing it in part is the hard part because yes, I do have room to bring it in. It's just in the winter, things kind of dry out, and so I'll have to do what I can to try to give it some humidity. But anyway, they were $20, and I thought it was so pretty, so I did get that at Callaway's. And then this is something that everybody has such luck with these, and I have tried for years to grow these echinacea purple cone flowers, and I just have never been able to keep them going. So I'm going to give it another try. They had these, and the plant looks pretty healthy, so I'm going to give it a shot and see if I can find a spot for it where I can keep it alive. And then these is just a little annual. Let's see what this thing is called, because I had no clue what this was. It says, I'm gonna say this wrong, I'm sure, but it's Lysianthus, I don't know. Anyway, look how beautiful this is. It almost looks like a little purple rose or something. And they had a bunch of these, and they were $5, and I thought that is too pretty. It's a little annual, so I have a pot that I'm gonna put it in and see how long I can keep that blooming. Then these little vincas here, they had those. I want to say that was $5 too. So I grabbed one of those because, you know, some of my stuff, the heat has really beat down on it and it kind of needs reviving. So when I see these, I'll pick up one or two of them. Then I want to show you something that I got that I've really been wanting for a while. And I got one at Callaway's yesterday. So let me show you. Okay, so they had these beautiful Esperanzas, and I want you to look. They're not just one color. They're yellow, kind of yellow and orange, and I really have never seen them with two colors like that. They had a lot of yellow ones, and they had some orange ones, and then they had these, and I really liked that. Now, I had planted this a couple of years ago, and it's a clematis, and it just isn't doing anything, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it just doesn't like the soil here, or if it got too much water, or what, or not enough. I don't really know. So I'm gonna leave it there and see, you know, what happens with it. But I've grown Esperanzas before. They're very low maintenance here, and I want this to just completely cover this archway, and I know it will do it because I had one in the front yard that was growing up in front of my porch, and I loved it for a long time. And then I had a light fixture that, well, I didn't, but it was just on the house, and it started like tearing into that because it's a vine. And so we cut it down, like just completely cut it down, cleaned up the area, and you can't kill this thing. So I'm very happy with it just taking over there and keeping this shady too, because I have my Japanese maple back here that needs the shade. So I got that at Callaway's, and I was so excited to get that. Now here is my sweet potato vine, and it has really bounced back. You should have seen this yesterday. It looked wilted, and I mean, like it had had a beat down, okay? And just leaving it there for one night, one afternoon, and then through the night, then it got a good watering this morning with the sprinklers. It is quite happy. This right here is the shepherd's hook I usually have it on. So that's the east, and the sun comes up that way, and then it comes all across here throughout the day. So that spot there doesn't really get shade until well into the afternoon. And so I'm gonna leave the sweet potato vine down for a while. Okay, well, it's later in the day today. The pest control people came right after I finished showing you that last plant that I was showing you, and I got busy throughout the rest of the day here, and so this is the first chance I've had to come back and finish up this video. I am going to put some footage on here of some video I took last night of what the yard looks like at night with the lights, and I hope you'll be able to see it. Of course it's dark, but I have all solar lights out there, and so it is very pretty in person. I don't know how it'll come out on the video, but I did want to share it with you. So thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll do that, and please like and share this video if you enjoyed it. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.